Hey everyone, it's time for your weekly energy reading. And I know you're not used to seeing me, but it's such an important time that I thought I'd put my face on the camera for once. Anyway, we are looking at the week of starting September the 1st, Labor Day, and there's lots of things going on right now. So, right now we're sitting in the first quarter. So, that's a time when we need to take action and push forward because we're building on that momentum and we're pushing through to the full moon. But first, we've got to talk about the lunar eclipse that's coming up. So, this is going to be in Pisces, and Pisces is that dreamy sign, right? So, you want to make sure that you are going to stay grounded and you're going to stay realistic in your expectations and in your actions. So, I just want you to be aware of that. I just wrote down a few notes here. So, it's going to be leading up to the lunar eclipse on September 7th and 8th. The energy is building and it has been for a while. So you may have been feeling some heightened emotion and some heightened energy, especially when it comes to your intuition. So would love to hear if anybody has any experiences with that going on right now. So it's definitely a time for magic and for intention and for really delving inside and finding, you know, what do I want? What do I want to create? Where do I want my energy to go? So, we always want to release that which no longer serves and we want to draw in that which is for our highest good. So keep in mind that during this time of heightened emotions and heightened energy that you want to keep in alignment with your highest good. So, having said all of that, let's take a look at some cards. So, I'm thinking about, really keeping yourself grounded. So, I'm going to pull a card for what we need to keep ourselves grounded. And let's pull a card for that Pisces energy to see, what we need to bring in some magic. Let's really work with that beautiful, intuitive Pisces energy because they are the ones that are really connected. They know all about the watery depths of emotions and connection to the internal and the subconscious. So we're going to pull. I got to take a look at it. The Queen of Wands. So Wands, as we know, is our fiery energy, the passion and the creativity, and really that oomph and that drive, right? So we love all of our fire signs. We've got Aries, and we've got Leo, and we've got Sagittarius. So those are signs that really know how to really feel and delve into that passion. So the Queen is that energy that's a little more mature, is going to, think before you act, and is that person that you can go to get wisdom from and to get good advice from. So if you have someone in your life that you go to, I would suggest being around that person now because again, we want to be make sure that we're grounded in some good energy and not get too carried away by that beautiful Pisces energy. So if you're kind of feeling a little awash and lost at sea, um, talk to somebody that you know and that you trust and that always gives you that sound sage advice. So find that within yourself as well because we are our own royalty, our own kings and queens, and we have the answers and the power within us. So make sure that you don't give away your energy to someone else when you're seeking advice and when someone is giving you unsolicited advice. Always use your intuition and your good judgment. So we're going to use that Queen of Wands energy to push through, to get through this lunar eclipse, and to get through to our next moon phase. So lovely. So that's what we need to stay grounded is our Queen of Wands. And this is what we're going to use to bring that magic and that energy. And I'm just going to feel through the cards and see which one. There's so much energy in the cards. It's so hard for me to pick one. Okay, let's do this one. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got the World. So with this card, we have everything that we need. We have all of the elements in play, and we know that everything is cyclical. So what goes up must come down and around, and the seasons change, and the moon phases change, and we change too. So this is a time of, really pushing through and potential growth. And it's a time that we're going to really see the things that are fated to be. So You're going to have maybe some reconciliations that you weren't expecting. And, the past couple readings that we've had, I've talked about really, you know, self-care and letting go and making sure that you're taking care of yourself. And part of that sometimes is that forgiveness, where we've been sort of tussling with someone. Remember, we had a little bit of conflict in our cars, so we've been tussling with somebody, and it's just time now just to really allow forgiveness, allow reconciliation, allow compassion. And if you have to let them go, let them go. But sometimes it's better just to sort of take a step back and think, really, is this something I can forgive and still have this person in my life? So to bring in the magic, we are going to tap into all of the elements. We're going to tap into our intuition, and we're going to ride that beautiful Pisces energy that's coming up for the lunar eclipse. And there's going to really be some magic happening. So I really want you to do some meditation, do some grounding, and really, do those little rituals that put you in that state of mind. So whether it's, lighting a candle and, focusing on the flame, scrying into a bowl of water, pulling some cards. Just really use this beautiful Pisces energy, because it's just such a magical time, and I don't want you to miss out on anything when we have these opportunities. So this lunar eclipse energy has been building, and it will continue even after the 7th and 8th. We'll still be feeling the effects of it. So please do what you can to be in alignment with your highest self, to grab onto some magic, to grab onto some energy, and just, let it flow, because there will be what needs to be. So what's meant to be. So this is a really magical time for things that we've been working on to come together. You've been manifesting, you've been doing the work, and now you're going to see all the magic that happens. It might not be what you thought it was going to be. It might be something unexpected. Maybe somebody pops into your life that has been out of it for a while, but it's meant to be. So I'm going to be really excited to see what happens, in my own life and in the folks around me. So just realize that whatever, I just wanted to make sure I got everything from my notes. Just whatever is meant to be will be. Stay in alignment. Keep your guard up. Keep grounded. Keep realistic expectations, but let it flow. Like, just let that beautiful energy come to you, and just ride the wave. So I hope that you have a beautiful week coming up, and I'll talk to you next week when we are in the beautiful lunar eclipse energy. Okay, take care, everyone.